It's so bright now. Hey Tiffany, thank you so much for coming by tonight for the happy hour. It's so good to see you. Hey Rain, happy spring equinox. Welcome back to the haunted house. We're outside in the graveyard tonight. If you would like to get a free yes/no question, it is open for the next 30 minutes. If you'd like to jump the line to ask a question now, it's only $3. I will be here for about an hour, and it looks like somebody's coming down the street with a huge car. Okay, well that's a little scary. An ambulance driving through my neighborhood with no lights on. Oh gosh, that's right, the missing dog thing. I've got to post a thing about I saw a dog today when Dad and I were out on our walk. In fact, it looked a lot like Gemma, Rain, but it had long black hair. So, somebody remind me later, hey Stormy, did you put up that notice about the dog that you found running around by the church? So if someone, just in case I forget or something, someone just remind me later, okay? But it will be the first thing on my mind after I get off the live. So I spent all day rescuing squirrels. What have you guys been doing? I sat right here all day long and I just waited for these poor sweet little squirrel family that's stuck up in the attic to come out. Dad and I opened up an area where it used to be their entrance and exit. They made a new entrance and exit through an air conditioning vent that got closed up. But I think everything's gonna be fine. One little baby came out, it jumped down, it was so cute. I thought it was gonna run into my arms. I was like, oh no, just because you know my voice. No. I can't have 3 dogs and a squirrel. It doesn't matter if I'm an animal rehabber or not. And I think we got one of the other adults out. I think there's one more adult. There might be more babies. Don't know yet, but I'm just taking my time doing this because the last thing I want is for them to be boarded up and die in the house in places I can't get to them and then it smells. We've had that happen before. And I don't care what the landlord says. I know him so well. I don't think he'll do anything about it. And if he does, they'll just kill him. And that's the last thing I want to happen to them. Because I don't advocate that kind of stuff. I don't care if it's a rat, a mouse, a snake. I mean, it's one thing if you're trying to survive and an animal's trying to eat you or kill you or is like venomous and may attack you or something like that, and you've got to protect yourself. I was already done by 11 o'clock this morning because I saw a precious little animal get hurt. A dog was like running around and it definitely was not living after it was running around. So that's what happens though when people don't like put their animals on a leash. So there is a special tonight. Enough about the wild and crazy animal ride I've been on today. It's been a crazy spring equinox. There is a special tonight. It's free yes/no for the first 30 minutes. If you want to jump the line, you can jump the line to ask your question right away for $3. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Super Chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be on later for the Happy Haunted Slumber Party. We'll do tarot. We'll watch a movie, spooky movie, if I can find a good old one. It's just a short film, if I can find one. And we'll do Spiritbox, Ghost Box. I will open the chat to free yes/no tarot tonight on the live at the live slumber party later tonight. But you have to tell your friends, share the channel, share the live. 5+ subscribers, and I will open the chat back up to free yes/no tarot, as well as 10+ likes will get everybody a free question session with the Ghost Spirit Box. So I'm going to go ahead and just look at the chat real quick because it goes by pretty quick. Hey Tiffany, it's good to see you. Rain, it's good to see you. Hey Maria, how are you? Oh, it's 3 a.m. there. Wow, Maria, it's in Norway. Okay, sweetheart. Yeah, let's go. It is a free yes or no. It is free yes or no right now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out my original music in the pinned comment. I forgot my yes or no cards. Let me ask you a question, Maria. Do you want me to use regular tarot cards, or would you like me to actually use the yes, no, how, when cards? It's up to you. Hey Gemini, how are you? I guess while I'm just waiting for you to decide, Maria, what cards you want me to use, I'll go get my yes and no cards. I'm back. Which person am I on? Am I on Maria? Sorry, my shirt's trying to fall off. I know, I've only been here, sweetheart, for 5 minutes. Okay, so Maria, let's get into your question right now. Yes, I am outside in the graveyard. Okay, Maria, your question, will you and Philip be a couple? Well, Spirit, I'm calling forth Maria Scorpio's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does Maria need to know right now about her and her person becoming a couple? Thank you so much for your subscription. I really do appreciate that. Go ahead and check out my music in the pinned comment. And if you could, please like the live. If you have a question you want to ask, I'm doing free yes no tarot for the next 30 minutes. So maybe not right now, Maria, okay? But there is a message on this card for you. And I'm going to read the card to you, okay? So, you know, the past is not coming back. The future's not here yet. But your actions and your reactions regarding your feelings and emotions about your ex is definitely what's going to reflect back to you. So keep your thoughts in check. The card says, no, maybe not right now, but a rainbow of excitement is on the way. The longer the wait, the more your enthusiasm builds. So be patient. There are only a few steps to go before your immersion into a new reality it develops exponentially, bringing you invaluable experience, most of them happy. But patience is going to be the father of good character here, so take your time. Keep me updated about what's going on with you. I can help you with this. Either way, Spirit says you're going to be happy. Either way. That's what that card's pretty much saying. What is Gemini's question? Tarot for you, will Brian break no contact? Spirit, I'm calling for Gemini's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Will the person on their mind and heart break no contact? So Spirit says for right now, no. Not right now. Brian is not going to break contact. I'll go ahead and read the message to you. New discoveries will affect the final result. Knowledge is power, but fate is fate. You only receive what you deserve. Yet your desire to safely achieve a favorable result can still pilot you down a successful path. Spirit's asking you to have faith in this situation. The more you tell yourself that you're in no contact, the more you'll be in no contact. It's just science, okay? The more that you observe a reality that you're not too excited about, the more you will experience it. So get your thoughts in check. Your assignment is to be good to yourself with your thoughts, okay? Who's next? Keep me updated, Gemini. I'm here for you, okay? I can help you with this. You're very welcome. Susan, you have a question? Let me see. Did you put your question in the chat yet? Hey Jade, how are you tonight? Oh, Susan's question is further up. Yeah, it's not letting me go much further up, but I'll try. Yeah, it only starts at tarot free, yes, no. Will Brian break no contact? Oh, yeah, I just did her question. I'm sorry. I just did her question, didn't I? I guess I thought that was Gemini because they both have orange. So I asked the question about Brian. But I guess Gemini didn't have a question. I'm sorry about the confusion. I apologize, and I'm fantastic sometimes. Will be contact. Okay, so So now I guess. So it says under Susan's name that B break no contact thing. I don't see a question from Gemini, I'm sorry. There's literally no question here from Gemini. There was only the question. Okay, will CJ come back after no contact? Okay, we'll get to that right now, Gemini. Spirit, I'm calling forth CJ's most trusted and strongest. I'm calling forth Gemini and CJ's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Will CJ come back after no contact? Yes. But once again, the more you tell yourself you're not in contact, why do you people do this to yourselves? I'm not trying to like shame on you or anything, but knock knock, good luck is at your door, and it is willing to help you find control over the situation. But first you have to get control of yourself and your thoughts. Because see, everything around you is put there by thought. All these lights, these cards, this building is put there because of a thought. This outfit I'm wearing, it's there because of a thought. Whatever you're wearing, it's probably there because of a thought. Your thoughts create. So to clarify the unclear, stagnation and failure vanish as the proverbial door opens wide for a rich and beautiful life. But you've got to change the channel in your brain. You know, what are you telling yourself? That he's not going to reach out? You know, y'all have a long time to have an experience with somebody that you like, that you met, that you love, that you care about. So enjoy what you have. So if you're in no contact, getting lost in a spiral down that no contact road, you know, you're just putting out that energy into the world. Excuse me. So refocus back on yourself. And that person will surely refocus back on you. I mean, it's just science. It's just called the observer effect. Go read about quantum physics. Thanks, Yamaha. How are you tonight? Welcome to the haunted house. So yeah, your assignments are to be good to yourself with your thoughts. Maybe start writing down the things that don't serve you, like the no contact thing. And what is the exact opposite of the no contact? You're in contact, you're talking, maybe you talk to yourself in your head about what you'd like to talk about. Or maybe you have an idea to write this person a letter. Maybe you don't give it to them, but maybe you like get out all your feelings that you are having about them. And maybe when you're comfortable, you can give that letter to them. It can't hurt. I mean, what have you got to lose? You probably already lost your mind. Just being in no contact, just a little bit. So, you know, keep me updated. I can help you with these situations. I can help you change things. But you've got to be willing to change too. As within, so without. Did Jade have a question? Okay, I see Jade. Yeah, Jade, are you still there? Will there ever be peace between Jason, Ethan, and Max? Alright, let's see what Spirit needs you to know about that right now. Spirit, yeah, it's because, Ari, the reason that you lost the wrench is it's only because I've scaled down my lives and I've scaled down the moderators because there's just too many of them and I just can't, I can't keep it all together. So the people who have come here like every night, every day and have been here have mostly been like Molly doesn't even come here and moderate anymore. She does come to visit the chat, but she's not moderating anymore because I scaled down the lives. Spirit, I'm calling forth to find out if these people on this person's mind and heart that are asking this question, are they ever going to find peace? Are these people ever going to find peace? I don't know. The more you look for peace, the more chaos you find. Excuse me. Gosh, it is so strange to sneeze and then have to like keep from sounding like a cat that just got stepped on. Actually, it's kind of strange and hurts a little bit. How embarrassing. Somebody give me a number, please. Alright, let's find out if these people are going to find peace. Spirit says no. These people are not ever going to find peace. Especially if they keep looking for it. There's a difference between trying to find peace and actually being peace. Okay? Peace isn't just a thing like this tarot card, a piece of paper. It's something you immerse yourself in. It's something that you practice. So circumstances require a more careful approach. Much more careful. However, the inviolability of your decision give birth to colossal opportunities and the incredible means for implementation. But again, be careful of these people, okay? Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Whatever chaos is happening in regards to these people finding peace, because you're not going to find it for them. You also won't be able to give it to them either. They're going to have to want it. It's kind of like somebody who's addicted to drugs and alcohol. See, people are also addicted to pain. So, you know, and these people might not be willing to admit that they might be a little bit addicted to pain. So the chaos continues. And what is chaos to the fly is harmony to the spider. So, yeah. Wow, do you guys hear the screaming? Anybody hear the screaming? At this point, I don't know if that's real, a recording, a haunting. Creepy. So, okay, so your assignment is to not so much, well, you better be good to yourself with your thoughts, but your assignment is to practice being aware of the version of these people that you want showing up to you. You know, do you want your husband and your sons as Chuck Norris and his worst enemy? Or do you actually want, you know, a Care Bear version of all of them? You have to decide. So if you think a lot about, you know, the fucking, pardon my French, I don't usually like to talk like that, but They've been cussing a lot at the Americans. I think it's hilarious. Yeah, I'll be cussing today about this. So I think at the end of the day, you just need to be practicing the idea of just taking a few moments when you start to feel spiraled out about how the family is feeling divided. Take a deep breath, take a few seconds for yourself, and just imagine or feel, if you're able to, even for just a moment, what it would be like if everybody wasn't divided for a moment. And start practicing that, even if it's just a moment going back in time to remember a time when you guys had that peace, remember a time, and bring that forward, bring that energy back, and go, and when you start to spiral out about it, go back to that 5 seconds again. Go back to that 5 seconds again. Maybe you can make it 10 seconds. Maybe next time 15 or 20. Maybe the whole time right before you fall asleep, you fall asleep in that peace that you want everybody to be feeling and experiencing. And then you let your subconscious do the work. You let it pull that darkness from you and your thoughts. But stay aware of your dreams, because your dreams are trying to tell you things that your subconscious might be keeping from you that you're not aware of. So, hey Moon Paws, how are you, dear? Welcome back to the haunted house. So yeah, Ari, it's nothing personal. Yeah, I've been working a lot. You're right. I have been working a lot and not had a lot of time to come by on the lives, because I'm trying to take care of a lot of power, like many power moves in my life. Because the many power moves are kind of what's getting me through, so I can get to the next chapter of this whole journey I'm on. Yeah. Well, I'm so glad I could help you, Jade. It's a little bit easier to sometimes just, stop the fight and get into the idea of what you want. Oh wow, now it's the ghost store. There they are right there. Let's see if it'll. I guess you won't be able to see them all walk by, but maybe you will. It's kind of cute how scared they all are. More. Oh, Lordy. I have the best time living in a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. She's like, do you want to go the safe way or the creepy way into the cemetery? They're already in the cemetery. What are you talking about, lady? Alright, there we go. How much time left on the free yes, no? 5 minutes. 5 minutes? I love the stories they make up about this neighborhood to make this ghost tour thing happen. I mean, most of it's real, but I'm always hearing a new story every time they walk by. And after being a part of the community like most of my life, it's just like, what? Okay, dear. Yeah, we can do that. So yeah, Ari, now, Meryl and Metal Rain have just been coming by a lot to help. I've been seeing Tiffany more. It's been good to see all of you guys. I haven't had a chance to hang out with you guys in a while. Do you want to do a yes/no question, Metal Rain or Ari or anybody that might be in chat? In about 5 minutes, I'll do a free collective message. If Spirit has a message for us, I'm certain it will want to give it to us. Okay, yeah, alright, we can do your taco box later, yeah, that would be cool. I wish I had a long enough extension, like I wish I had a long enough cord on the electrical cable for the Spiritbox. But, I don't know, I guess I'll have to order one, because I know it doesn't work when I use an extension cord. Okay, Moon, pause. Alright. Do I know anything about them? Yeah, a little bit. Do you want to talk about them? We can if you want. Okay, sure. What do you want to talk about? The Smiley Man and the Mothman? Yeah, I remember that one. I actually listened to it before. I've listened to a lot of Coast to Coast. One of my favorite ones is about dreams, about like, I hear more people screaming. It's more about like, um, not so much lucid dreaming as much as having like an experience in a dream that feels so real, like the person's right there. I think they did one on remote seduction. They also did one on like your loved ones who passed away and like the afterlife. I may have even shared it with you at one time, but I remember that one about the Mothman. Hey Ari, welcome back, sweetheart. Yeah, we can do that question. I still hear a squirrel up there. I hope it'll come out in the morning at least. Yeah, we can do that question, Ari, and then we'll go ahead and close the yes or no's. Spirit, I'm calling forth Ari's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know? What does she need to know right now about moving out of the state she's in by 2030? Will she move out of the state she's in by 2030? Spirit says maybe not so much in the cards for you right now. That doesn't mean that it can't change. My readings are only good for a couple months anyways, but the ship of change locates the straight line within the chaos. Your desire to boldly achieve your dreams attracts worthy opportunities and phenomenal resources. The level of luck is unparalleled. It is a fine line between progress and catastrophe. So maybe not right now, but like the card said, the ship of change locates the straight line within the chaos. It's saying there's definitely a chance. I mean, anything is possible, Ari. I just feel like right now the card is saying, what is this? It's a cop? I saw the weirdest thing today. I saw a police officer drive down the street with his windows down, but he had a mask on. But he was by himself in the car, but he had the windows down. Like, maybe it was just because the pollen's really thick, but I just thought that was so strange. So strange. So, it's just telling you that right now because there may be some work you have to do. And maybe your most trusted and strongest spirit guides feel like there's something that you need to accomplish or do in order to make that happen. Hey Laura, how are you, sweetheart? It's so good to see you. Yeah, nothing is set in stone. It's just right now, you know? How have you been, Laura? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But you know what's really weird for me? I'll have to say that, like, you know, I've been here most of my life and I don't really feel like I have a hometown. Is that weird? Everywhere is my hometown. I'm okay. I'm okay, Laura. Thank you so much for asking, sweetheart. Oh, I don't see a PJ in chat. I didn't even see anybody with that name. I don't even see anybody whose name starts with a P. Moved around a lot? Well, I think it's that I've lived in a lot of places, not moved around a lot. Is it warm here? Let's check. Yeah, it's about 70 degrees. Hey, Frankie, Dad.
Break for avocado?
No, no, can you just save it for me, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
So what have you been up to, Laura? How are the dogs and the cats, and how's your dad? Oh God, yeah, I know I've looked at the weather out there. It's pretty bad. Damn, Tricky, where are you, dear? You're on the moon? This weather made you sad? Alright, sweetheart. Let's do a taco box. Sure. I'd love to do a taco box for you. You know, I'm just sitting here waiting for squirrels to leave and vacate the house. Will you marry the person on your mind? Yeah, maybe. 10 of Cups.
Because a lot of times, if you died at work, they just throw you out the window and you roll down. And always bury it.
She just said the most grotesque thing I have heard. I'm so done. I am so fucking ready to put Saturday away. Pardon my French. So she said that at one time, when people would work, if you died at work, they would just throw you out the window and not care where your body ended up, and not everybody always got buried. Well, duh. But, I mean, is she stating that any of the mill workers that maybe worked here in this area, if they died, just got thrown out the window, and if their body ended up in the creek, oh well? Like, did she just tell that to the people on the ghost tour? Like, what? I'm mortified. I saw a DOJ get hit by a CAR today. I've been trying to rescue squirrels all day. Now that disgusting story is I'm trying to just not think about things like death despite living in a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. Yeah, terrifying. Hey, Texas Tyrannosaurus Taurus Rex, how are you? Hey, the Sublime. Hope that card helped. Yeah, well, I hope the people who pay $20 for that ghost tour are getting what they asked for, so. Or what, at least what they expect. How are all your dogs and your birds, Tex? I haven't seen any hummingbirds yet, but I haven't put any food out for them yet. But I did get the sugar, and I'm cleaning all my hummingbird feeders. Well, the thing that's sad, Ari, is that back in the day, like before we existed in a modern advanced society with like silver with like security and civil rights and the idea of being a good Samaritan. People were always vicious. What am I talking about? People, I mean, I have studied history, Ari. I wish I had decided to study science more. I probably studied history as much as I studied music, which is a lot. I love your hair. Oh, thank you so much. Happy Women's History Month to you too. I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that about my hair because I ain't been loving my hair. I bought this stuff called Fun-In, which comes in like hot pink, purple, blue, green. So I found a couple pink and purple ones like on the clearance rack at the market. So last week I was like, I'm gonna put this purple Fun-In in my hair because it says you can color your hair purple with it. It only stays in until you shampoo it once. Well, let's just say it was like purple pomade. All right. Then when it dried, my hair was like crusty pizza bread, like a crusty. Like it was, y'all. It was the driest hay of all hay. It was like the biggest ball of twine from Texas. Okay. Only purple. So I was like, yeah, I gotta do something about this hair. I look like I literally look like I belong on Fraggle Rock or Muppets or something. So I mean, the Hamburglar would have been jealous. So I went ahead and I washed it out, and it's purple. And I'm like, wait a minute, it's not supposed to be purple. It's supposed to literally wash out, but it stained my hair. So now I'm paying for it. Hey, Sugar, welcome back. How are you? Moonbeam, did you put your question in the chat yet? Ari, do you want to still get a taco box? You can do a Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chat. You tired? I'm not tired yet, but I might be pretty soon. Maria, how are you, sweetheart? It's good to see you. Welcome back. Welcome back. How are you and Walter doing? I have wine. I'm good. Cheers. I just been working a lot. Today I've been done since 11 a.m. So. Well, that's okay, Ari. You can always do PayPal or Cash App or do the Super Chat as well. There's always that option. I've also been rescuing squirrels all day. I think there's 3 up there. Or there was 3 up there. One of the babies came down. One of the older ones came down. I think there's 1 left. I'm praying it'll get out tomorrow. I have a camera on the hole and everything. We opened the panel up. Oh God, the baby was so cute. It's like as if it had been out for the first time in its whole life. It had never, I don't think it had ever been outside. And it was acting as if it like knew me or something. Like it was like trying to get in my arms. I'm like, no, no, no. Please stop trying to charm me with your cuteness. So it took off. I don't know where. Ran down the side of the house. And I just pray it'll be okay, you know, and it'll find other squirrels in the morning that will, hopefully it will be related to and will help it, so. Help it grow and be strong and teach it how to be a good squirrel. Alright, let me know, Ari. And there's always the super chat as well. You can always pay in a super chat. Yeah, you can ask a question, Maria. What's going on? I'm kind of worried about the last squirrel that's up there because I don't know if it's just one of the older ones. And maybe she's just not, or it's not, or he's not strong enough to get down from like the 10-foot jump. So I'm a little bit worried about that. So I put some stuff out for it to try to jump on, crawl down, whatever. It's funny watching them come out of the hole and throw themselves off the gutter. They're silly little animals, I tell you that. The general for you and Walter. Oh, you just want to do, I'm confused. Okay, that's alright, Ari. Hey, welcome back to the channel, Boo. How are you today? So a general for you and Walter, like what's coming and, you know, exciting stuff. Well, I'm only doing free yes no's for the first 30 minutes, but I'll do a question for you, Maria, if you want to do a yes or no question. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, Boo. So if you want to do a yes or no question, Maria, feel free to put it in chat. If you want to get a general reading, they're $30. If you want to get a taco box, they're $7. If you want to get an 11.11, we can do one of those too. We do a $20 past, present, future. We can also do a $5 whatever you need to know. And remember, all your readings that you guys buy this weekend are buy one, get one free. On Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday. I wish it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday again, but nope, those days are gone. I'll be right back. Decide how I can help y'all, and I will. I'm back. Hey Maria, welcome back, sweetheart. Does Walter feel in his true love? And I'm sending a reading to, okay, sweetheart. Spirit, I'm calling forth Maria's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about Walter? Does he feel like Maria is his true love? Yes. Yes, he does. I'm going to go ahead and read the card to you. It's the beginning of a delightful new cycle. A delightfully new life cycle. In fact, get ready for a deep emotional immersion into an amazing world. You may meet a mysterious stranger with an unusual talent who helps you speed up the completion of your plans. You get this card a lot with you and I. I'll be right back. I just gotta get something. Alright, I'm back. Let me see how much time I have on this iPad. No, she's playing with the kids, honey. Let's see. Yeah, her and the kids are doing some kind of escape room game thing. They're playing some games together. So she just came by to say hi. I think she might have missed what you said. Hey, Astro number 369, how are you tonight? Does it say 369? Sure, you can ask a question. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm also going to be on a little bit later for our late night chat, tarot, ghost spirit box, as well as maybe we'll watch a spooky movie. Be the late night haunted slumber party. Come by later after 12:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you like. So I'm asking, when will I enter? No, Maria, I haven't asked the question yet. I think what you're asking, Astra, is if this person wants to marry you. Is that what you're asking, sweetheart? Spirit, I'm calling forth your most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Yes, Maria, actually, I apologize, Maria. You did miss your card. I did it right here, right before, like, 5 minutes ago. I'm sorry, Maria. I apologize. I got confused. Spirit, I'm calling forth Astra's most strongest and trusted spirit guides. Yes or no? Does this person want to marry them? Yes, someday you know, it's very likely, Astra, that you may very well meet them. I mean, marry them. I apologize. Marry them. Hey, Ari, I just got your donation. Thank you so much. That's very kind and generous of you. So, Astro, your card says fortune is on your side. There's an opportunity here for you to have positivity within your day-to-day life regarding the situation. So get ready for everything to turn out incredibly easy and joyful. Yes. It says yes, this is very much a possibility. Thank you so much, Astro, for your like. Don't forget to subscribe. I can help you with this situation. Okay, Ari, what are your questions, sweetheart? And Maria, if you'd like to get your reading, go ahead and make your payment and we'll do your reading. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. Okay, Ari, what are your questions? So we can go ahead and do your reading and get those questions asked. Okay, go ahead. Maria, you can go ahead and send your questions as well. You can either put them in the chat or you can put them in a private message. So this is just a yes or no question. I don't do any timings, Astro, because I don't want you waiting around for what you want. I want you to be expecting it, okay? It says in the rules, no timings. I don't do timings. I don't do timings, even though I do timings. I just don't do them on the chammy. Sometimes I do. Yeah, sure, we can do that. We can definitely talk about who this person might be. Let me go ahead and... Actually, do you know what the 3 questions are that you want to ask, Ari? Because that way I can just set the timer, I can do all the questions, lay out all the cards, and we can go over everything. So if you know what the 3 questions are that you want to ask, put them in chat. If you don't have any other questions other than that one question, that's fine too. I'll give you a few moments to think about it. I hear a squirrel. Oh. Wow, there's all these moths on the ceilings too. I really hope the squirrel will come out. Can't believe it's up this late. Probably it's up because I'm out here talking. Okay, you want to ask 2 more questions? Okay, go ahead and post them. Oh, hey Sayon, how are you, dear? I didn't even see that you had a question. I'm sorry. I stopped the free questions like 30 minutes ago, but let me go back and see if I can see your question and I'll do your question. Okay, sweetheart? I just don't see your question, Sion. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Could you just put your question in again, please? I just don't see it, honey. I apologize. Go ahead and hurry up and put it in because I'm going to be doing 2 paid readings and it's going to take me 15 minutes and then I'm going to get offline for a little bit. I'm sorry, it's not allowing you to question. The house is haunted. The chat is haunted. The electronics are haunted. You know, just maybe email it to me at my email address. Or the email address is or I'll put it in the chat. Okay, yeah, we can ask that. Yeah, that's wonderful. Ari, are you okay? I'm just waiting for you to put your questions in chat. No, your questions didn't go through. If you can't get your questions to go through, please email them to me. Spirit, I'm calling forth Cyan's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What do they need to know about their question tonight? What do they need to know about their question tonight? So what you need to know about your question right now, Scion, is you will receive it, yes? Okay, there is a message in this card for you. You possess complete control over the situation, and it encourages you to move energetically and purposely towards bold dreams, ambitious desires. The sky is the limit here. Okay, so yes, you will receive it, Cyan. I hope that helps. Keep me updated. Let me know how it goes. Oh, you're so very welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much for your like. Please check out my music. It's in the pinned comment. Subscribe if you like to. That would be wonderful. I'd like to see you again. Thank you so much for coming by and supporting the channel tonight. I appreciate it. Be right back.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like black, but it's gray. It's very interesting. It's got all kinds of colors on it.
I'm not sure. No, I saw that dog today. That has short hair. This one has
Yeah,
long
you're
black
right.
hair.
It is kind of short. It's
This
short.
one has long black hair.
I'm gonna watch for that dog.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
It probably went wrong.
I hope so.
It's good to see you, sweetie.
Good to see you too, sweetheart. Be safe. Sorry about that. Is anybody even still here? Okay, I got your questions, Ari. Are you still there, Ari? I saw a neighbor of mine and I had to talk to her for a moment. Hey, Pretty in Pink. How are you, dear? Hey, Texas. Welcome back. Is anybody still here? Okay, I've got all your questions, Ari. Okay, let's get into all three of your questions, Ari. I don't know if you're here, but the timestamp is 78 minutes into the live. If anybody wants to come back later on the live, I'll be back. I'll be here. And I'll be available for readings sometime after midnight 30. So Pretty in Pink, I don't know if you want to wait until this paid reading is over. But we can do your question in a moment if you want to. Spirit, I'm calling forth Ari's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about this person who could possibly be... What does she need to know about this person who could possibly be like her life partner? So this person likes to talk, they like to communicate, they definitely have some issues with the control of their fear in regards to life in general and love, but I'm hoping that, you know, when you do meet, you might recognize something about him within this card. He might be a lawyer, he might love to wear the color pink. He might be a little bit older than you. You guys might also meet organically, not online, in this Two of Cups. This person also loves the color purple, and they also are very giving and kind. I also feel like you might not meet this person until you move to California. And the reason I say that is because the palm trees and the Golden Girls was filmed excuse me, in Los Angeles, even though it was supposed to be Miami. So this person likes to talk a lot. You might meet them on the beach. You might meet them near some kind of large body of water. And they definitely love the ocean. You might not have to wait that long. So you see the binoculars, and what's reflecting in the binoculars might look like her eyes, but it's really ships. You guys might even pass each other like two ships in the night without realizing it. Like again and again and again, but then end up seeing each other in a clearer light or in a bigger picture in some kind of way. Let me look at the other two questions. So when there are things in your readings that maybe don't resonate, like you might meet this person in California, or they might be from California, you know, you might want to take these things into consideration so that you can change the manifestation to your liking. Okay. Let me go ahead and get the other questions real quick. So Spirit is saying, yeah, there definitely is a lot of justice to be found, and to receive a lot of joy in the idea of moving to California. So yes, Spirit is suggesting in the Page of Pentacles, the Justice, and the King of Pentacles that California is very well suggested that yes. And it'll be a new beginning for you because, you will have to make your plans starting now if that's something you want to do. To find that kind of justice, the balance in order to move forward and have everything ready and everything that you need to go. Even if it's just, one bag and you're moving into your studio apartment or in with your roommate or whatever it is that you decide to do. Spirit, what does she need to know? I'm calling forth her most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about this rinse, repeat, recycle issue that she's having with people who are unavailable to her? With the chaotic energy regarding meeting a partner. What does she need to know about that? So in regards to this situation that you're having with why you keep meeting these people who are unavailable, well, it's the communication illumination here. It's like the people that you keep meeting are in constant chaos, and it's like as if they're in constant competition to find the best, be the best, because having the best has always been pushed on them. Having the best has always been pushed on them instead of being the best or being something like it, okay? Or being the best version of themselves. The version of these women in this card, Blanche and Rose and Dorothy and Sophia. Sophia and Dorothy are mother and daughter. They're in a competition here. They're in a bowling competition. And I had never seen an episode that was so nasty. They were so nasty to each other. Hateful, deceitful. Not just to themselves, but to each other and other people around them. They were horrible. And I feel like what is happening here is you're meeting people who are underliningly good people. They're funny, they're smart, they're intelligent, they're sexy, they're fun. But they just don't have any tact and finesse to reel in any of that real true energy that will give them the je ne sais quoi that they need. Because either it's never been taught to them, used around them, or normalized around them. Okay? Now, if you were dating 80-year-old guys or 60-year-old guys, I would maybe look at this card a little bit differently. But since these are 20-year-old men, maybe guys who are 18 and 19, I'm not saying that all men in their 20s are like that. All men in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, all of them are different, Ari. None of them are the same. All right? But I'm reading this card differently in the fact that by saying, they've maybe never been taught, or it was never normalized, the tact and finesse to reel in that je ne sais quoi in regards to who they really are truly authentically. Okay? I think men can be a very important, vital aspect of any woman or person's life in general. Okay, they're very, very, very valuable asset. But once again, it's like, how are you looking at it? What are you telling yourself about it? You know, is it, I see a lot of limiting beliefs and circumstances and the idea that you're expecting this kind of guy a lot. You're expecting, in fact, everyone to show up like this to you. It's right here. Hold on. You're expecting for love to be done before it's even begun. In this Ten of Swords. Somewhere. Even if you consciously are not feeling this, this is what subconsciously could be suggesting happening is going on in this Ten of Swords. Also, you also running into a lot of men who, whether they be 18 or 80, they're always on to the next new thing. Like, they want you to come to them. They're a kind of certain person that maybe just, you know, they haven't had a chance to meet themselves very deeply, spiritually, but they have had a chance to meet themselves materialistically. Like, do you see what I'm saying? A lot of the guys that you've been talking to, they're out there looking for money, success, fame, glory. Money, success, fame, glory. I don't know why I keep saying that, but they want to offer you some kind of balance, but only if you're balancing on their dick. Pardon my French, you know, I don't like to talk like that, but I mean, once again, this is a very, you know, this is a person who in this energy is also ready to end love before it's begun. They're always on to a new adventure, always on to something new. It's almost like it's, might even be like the type of places or the type of people that you're meeting in that area. So not everybody is like where you're from, wherever you go. Doesn't mean that everybody in town is the same either. But I wouldn't put it past you to be around a lot of townies. And if you're wondering what townies are, like, these are people who, well, you know, they have lived in a neighborhood, suburb, or a place all their lives. Their families have lived there all their lives, and they've never really gonna leave or have an intention to leave like you. So what happens is it's like the culture becomes accustomed to them and normalized. And anything outside of that box is different and either not good enough or not the best or not, you know, what they're looking for, because they're looking for Kim Kardashian on Instagram that they can use like a blow-up doll. Okay? In a nowhere, one-horse town in the middle of nowhere. Doesn't matter if it's bumfuck New York or bumfuck Georgia. It's still bumfuck somewhere. Pardon my French. So yeah, you weren't expecting it until you kept seeing it, because probably somewhere subconsciously you had a situation or you experienced something or you saw something, and you assumed that that's how it would continue to be. Yeah, it's likely that they want a woman that fills their ideals completely, as if they want a woman who absolutely perfect all around. That's why they are constantly, well, yeah, they're constantly on to the next woman because they don't know what a real woman is, or they didn't have a mother or a sister to show them what a real woman was. It happens. It happens. You know, even some guys who are raised by their grandmas, like, you know, they don't know, they know what grandma is, but they don't really know what, you know, not saying that grandma isn't a real woman, but I'm saying she's going to be very different from, you know, modern advanced women, like more advanced women like us, okay? Those who liked you previously just liked an individualized version of me, but when, well, yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing, and that happens. Like, I mean, I've had plenty of people be like, they just saw one version of me, and, but didn't love all the others. They only loved it when I was on stage playing my music with my guitar, and they were getting the glory, you know, out in the audience because they were my partner or something. But they didn't really care if where I went with my music or if I went very far, because then that way they could lose me. You know, they don't want to lose that. Just so done. Just over it. That's why my kind of love is the kind that leaves me the hell alone. Just kidding. Just kidding. Well, yeah, and then you also have to understand that you get a lot of men and women who are into porn, and they think that's what sex is. Trust me, I've met a lot of guys who just think they can kiss me and then kiss me any way they want, and I'm like, this is not a porn movie. Sorry, this is not really how people kiss. Get the fuck away from me, frog lips or something like that. You know. I've had some very strange scenarios. Hey Anna Mez, how are you, dear? Can I read you? I don't do readings like that, but what I can do for $5 is I can let you know what you need to know right now. It's not a reading that I do where you ask questions. You don't ask the cards questions. I ask the questions for $5. So you can either decide to get that reading or get no reading. Because that's the only reading I have available for that price. So please tell me what you'd like to do, because I'm getting ready to log off. Okay, sure. All right. So I'll go ahead and start your timer. Ari, I hope that helps. What is that terrifying noise? Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides, and oh wait, I'm not doing the collective message yet, though. Spirit, I'm calling forth Anna's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does Anna need to know right now? What does Anna need to know right now in regards to what's going on with her life and her situation and energy? Spirit says rest, 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 rest. You must rest. The energy behind that is, and you must nurture yourself. Take care of yourself. Comfort yourself. Do whatever you have to do to get through whatever it is that has caused this exhaustion, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Okay? You've got Dorothy's Bornak from the Golden Girls on the Empress card and on the Four of Swords. And the most important message out of this card right now is to nurture, take care of yourself. Self-love is self-care, self-care is self-love. And let's see, what else? And be good to yourself with your thoughts. Somebody may call you pretty soon that you've been wanting to talk to for a while. A break in silence or some kind of communication you've been waiting for. Don't wait around for it anymore. Stay excited about it. Oh, that's so interesting that your mom just passed away, and this is a judgment card. I'm sorry to hear about your mom passing away. That really sucks. I can relate. And it could be very well that this card is coming up because she may call you. Now, being a death doula, I will tell you right now, just because a loved one has passed away doesn't mean that the love is over. Doesn't mean that the love is done. Doesn't mean that the love is gone forever. Okay, that person is there silent next to you, and their conscious is wide awake. So I like to ask for every dead person out there, or dead spirit, whatever, dead person or whatever. I do like to ask people who are still alive, please remember that they don't like to be treated that way. They don't like to be treated like they're dead. So if you can remember to remember them sometimes, okay? As on earth as it is in heaven, and I like to think that very much so. I know that a lot of people might have the vision that wherever paradise is that it's just some beach on a cloud, but I think it's far more advanced than we could ever imagine, than just some pearly gate. So yeah. So watch your dreams. Your mom might call you on the phone in dreams. Okay. Sorry about your dad being a liar. Let's see what else you need to know right now. So I will be on later, you guys, after midnight 30. So please come by. It will just be a short live, but I will be on after 12:30 Eastern Standard Time at some point. So yeah, I can see that you probably had a lot of late nights up and not resting very well. If you have some time to talk to your creator or whatever you believe your creator is, even if it's just the dirt outside, talk to your creator as if it's your best friend about, you know, what you need, what you feel you need, you know, the things that you desire. Don't sneak out on communicating regarding this situation, because once you're able to get a bit grounded in your feelings and thoughts about everything going on and figure out what you want instead of what you don't want, and start thinking more about what you want instead of what you don't want, the sooner the universe and your creator can co-conspire with you to start transforming your life into a more happier, healthier, and wealthier one. It's already started just by you getting this reading. But you have to remember, like, it's ask, believe, receive. No, ask, believe, drive yourself batshit crazy, receive, okay? And keep me updated, because I can help you with this situation. You don't have to put up with the lies. Okay? I have a best friend who comes here all the time, and she lies to me all the time, and I just confront her. And she appreciates it that I'm honest with her and tell her, look, I know that you're lying to yourself and you're lying to me, stop. Yeah. And it has helped her so much, just to become the much better version of herself that she wants to be and wants to show up to people. So, you know, don't fear. You know, while we can't change people, you can change the version of your dad that shows up to you. I promise. I have done it to my own Franken dad, okay? Well, he hung up on you. I mean, shit happens. Pardon my French, but he's frustrated too. We all are. And you guys will work through it. Is it cold out here? No, it feels great. I'm ready to sleep out here tonight. How are you, Meryl? It's good to see you, sweetheart. What do you mean he thinks he's coming back to Chicago? I don't know what that means. Well, how old is your dad? Oh, wow. I'm so sorry to hear that, sweetheart. Alright, you guys. If I'm going to do a live later, I'm going to have to go ahead and jump off here. Oh, God, I'm so sorry to hear that. So, what, is he trying to move in with you? because at his age, he should have a social security check where he can, you know, have his own money to have his own place and things like that. So, you know, try, I know that you're pretty triggered about your past, but sometimes like spirit gives you a new lease on life. All you have to do is just change your mind about the old lease. Leave the old stories behind. Start forgiving yourself for resenting yourself or dealing even with it or having to go through it, as well as others. Yeah. Well, keep your chin up. Your thoughts create. Okay, so be good to yourself with your thoughts. You know, what version of your dad do you want to show up to you? You know what I mean? If you want no version, you don't have to deal with it. If you want some kind of positive version, you can have it. If you want, you know, it to stay cold like this, that's fine too, but it's up to you. Okay? And, you know, you can have any outcome you want. Let me know how it goes. Keep me updated. I'm here for you. You guys be good to yourself, your thoughts. I'll be back later. Mwah, Kalanita.